the speaker knockers.
First time on the track.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, get it.
We're back. We're
are.
back. We're back.
Mm.
What is up? What is up? Episode 2 of season 2. I don't know. Are we counting Boonch Brunch? We have yet to do a Boonch Brunch.
Live
live
will
on
be coming
YouTube.
up. Yeah, this will be.
You're
after
available
Boonch
on
Brunch.
Sunday, right? Like
I'm always available.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to be available on Sunday at 10 a.m.
Yes.
Unless
When you have nothing else going on.
when you're the only one in your apartment.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is up?
What's
How are
up?
you? Tell me. You've had a crazy week. Can we just hear what's happening? Can we just hear what's happening?
Whoa!
Because I know you personally, usually your weeks are like, me too. Like our weeks are usually placid. This week.
Yeah. This was like packed with so many events.
Yeah. So can you just go?
I mean, listen. Number one, I took a walk. Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
A solid week. Yeah. No, I mean,
Henry took a walk. Henry took a walk.
You are welcome.
From last episode, I absolutely lost it when you were like, the Callahans are killing it. They're absolutely killing it. That was so funny to me. I was watching it back because the thing is, people are like, we're big fans of your content, right? People just come up to us on the street. They're like, we're extreme fans of your content. It's like,
absolutely.
And I'm like, shut up. You're not a bigger fan than me.
Okay? Yeah. Listen, no one is bigger fans of us than us.
Not even close.
Yeah. No, good week so far. Started my summer class,
nice.
which is
how is it?
Good so far. Democracy and national security. So it's the big two. It's good. It's like a 6-week class, and the professor is really into it. Like it's an hour and 45-minute lecture Monday through Thursday, which is
every day.
Lot. Every day, Monday through Thursday.
Wow.
I'm like, I understand it's a condensed class, but I've like taken a 6-week summer class before, and that was not what we had to do.
You sign up and you get an inhaler.
Yeah. It's a lot there. So anyway, but no, I mean it's good so far.
Good.
Man.
So if people couldn't tell, I have a soundboard, and I'm going to use it until it's not fun anymore.
Which will not ever be a thing. What about you? How?
We alternate. I totally forgot.
We alternate. Yeah.
Totally alternate.
Get ready.
My left foot hurts a little bit. Is there anything else? I literally think that's the only thing.
Is there a reason behind the left foot pain?
Yeah. I've been running a lot, and like when you run a lot and you are having something that aches, it usually means that you have bad technique in some sense. So like, I mean, the biggest problem is usually like with knees and backs, right? That means you're like striking with your heel. But right now I have like a foot arch pain that I've realized is because if this was my foot, right?
Yeah.
This is my foot.
Nice.
So instead of putting all your weight on the arch, put your weight on sort of the sides of the foot, and let the arch sort of support that weight that's kind of distributed evenly more towards the sides, and then that'll make it go forward. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's better than going to the doctors. But yeah, I feel fine. I mean,
That's
it's just
good.
temporary.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good.
You know how it is.
I definitely have bad technique when I run. I have horrible feet in general. My feet are the worst. So there is that.
I have horrible feet.
Worst feet right here. No, they have like absolutely no arch. It's just a flat slab of foot. So I have like orthotics in my shoes that make it have an arch, which I guess is good. It's just that they're like hard plastic, and so like every time my foot is hitting the ground, it's like the flat part of my foot is just hitting the arch in the orthotic, and then my shins hurt.
Yeah. You're probably really good at swimming then, right? If you have flat feet.
Yeah,
because they're less aerodynamic.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at. No, I'm so bad at swimming. I mean, I'm fine.
No, like you would be naturally better if you and someone exactly like you but with arches.
That would be weird.
Yeah. It's an exact copy of you, except they have arches.
There's one main difference. Look at those arches.
Yeah, I think you would be a better swimmer because then you're less aerodynamic and there's more of the thing that the water can push against, right? Because it's like that's why people put on flippers, because it's like, am I wrong? I mean,
I don't know. I really don't know enough about this subject of flat feet aerodynamics.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you ever swam?
Yes.
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 Okay, I'm just doing softballs here. I want to get you and swimming. When was the last time you swam?
A while ago now, because we quit our pool membership a few years ago.
Wait,
Ouch.
which pool? Which pool?
The Mount Vernon pool.
That sucks. Dude, this is hilarious.
This is never gonna get old.
No, the buttons for the thing are. Yeah, can we just go through this before we?
Oh yeah, this is awesome. This is a full thing of content here.
Yeah, so there's. I don't know why that one, and then this one also. Like, when would you use that? But
wait, I can't hear these.
Oh, you can't? Oh, yeah. Let me share my sound.
I'm ready.
Nice.
I'm ready.
And then there's
Hello, Newman.
Nice.
Which is like, when should we use that? I'm just wondering.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like
if we get a guest,
named like
Newman.
a respected entomologist.
Yes.
We're like,
Hello, Newman.
They're like, oh, this was a mistake.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of.
Then there's this one.
All right.
Classic.
Very good.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yes.
Love
this
it.
one. Good. Whenever
Nice.
we need to do something athletic.
Yes.
I don't know what
As
this
we
one's
always
from.
do.
Well, what you want to do is not necessarily what you're gonna do.
Ooh, I don't know
It's
that.
menacing, but
Yeah.
And then there's the ones I've been using. Law and Order. That one's good. This one's so much louder than
It really is. You're right.
And then sad trombone with a
Sideways tuba.
And then of course
Coronavirus.
Oh, classic.
Treat yourself.
that one's good, but I'm not going to use it. And then this one's
Yeah.
really quiet.
Anyone? Anyone?
but still good.
No, yeah, those are solid.
Still, yeah. Here, let me reshare my sound so that we don't lose those.
Lovely.
What were we talking about? Swimming.
Swimming.
Why aren't you a swimmer? Like, why don't you like swimming? Is it?
I do like swimming. I just don't do it often. I have nothing against swimming.
It's a low impact exercise.
I've heard.
So is there any reason, or it's just like it's been inaccessible? Because now
Yeah.
you have the IU gym that you could technically use.
Yeah, I don't know like how it's been since COVID, but they do have a pool.
Coronavirus!
That's why I asked.
Perfect.
Starting
I
to get old.
Yeah, right. No, never. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, like I think I would very much like to swim. I was thinking about going to the Mount Vernon Rec Center over near
Literally,
your
shut
house.
up. Be still
Yeah.
my heart.
Yeah, be still. Yeah, no, it's I don't have an answer to these questions.
People are gonna think I'm grilling you, but I'm really grilling all of us. Like, why don't we do
Swimming
low-impact
culture.
exercise? Swimming culture, right?
Yeah.
Like, running in a low impact way is like hard, right? It's like it's not. I mean, it's not even low impact, right?
Yeah.
Biking.
Biking.
My dad and I were talking about this today. Bikes, their handles are so low, and so you have to hunch your back. I mean, am I wrong? Like, I want a bike where the handles like those ridiculous motorcycles. Because
That'd be fun.
Yeah, like a perfect posture bike where it's like
Yeah.
you're forced to sit straight up. And
Yeah, yeah, that would be good. That'd be good. What about those bikes that are like it's like you're laying down?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
squirrel bikes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Those are great. Like they don't
Those are coming back in a big way.
Were they not around for a while?
No, but they're coming back in a
they're coming back
way.
in a huge way. They're just so big now.
Like that picture of us in that huge chair.
Oh, that's a great picture. I love that picture.
God, we got to bring that back up. We
we
gotta bring that back in a huge way.
Yeah, we gotta bring that big chair back in a huge way. That one and the
we should go back to that chair and take the same picture, but you know how people like take the same like what you did with when I was looking up Henry Drumbus to like find pictures of you.
Yeah.
I saw that there was an article of you and all of like the Stratford people, like the young photo then the old photo.
Yes,
we should do that with the chair, but it's like we look the same.
We look exactly the same. Yeah.
It's like we returned 3 years later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one, and also the picture of us from Beach Week when we were standing at the farmers market at that sign that said "local honeys for sale."
That needs to come back in an even bigger way.
In a huge way. Anyway, swimming. I'm pro swimming, and yeah, we should all do it more.
Amen.
Yeah. Also, what about those huge? What about the old-timey bikes with like the big front wheel, small back wheel? Do you think those would be better for your posture? I'm trying to figure out like where the handlebars were there.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, old-timey bicycles.
Just silence for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
As we research old-timey bicycles.
Just in real time.
Let me let you share your screen.
Oh,
I'm very interested.
Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I cannot share my screen while you're sharing your sound. Jesus.
Okay, I'm stopping my sound.
Thank you. All right. So it looks even lower. Like he's really reaching down there.
Yeah.
Or like this guy. That doesn't seem good at all. There's so much about that that looks horrible.
See, here's how did anyone think that was more efficient than having 2 equal-sized wheels?
You never know.
Maybe it's more metal efficient because it doesn't look like there's a lot of material on there.
That is
at
true.
all.
It's not like gear shifts and everything.
It's like 90% spokes.
Yeah, that's true. See, they look like they're doing okay though. They like have pretty straight backs there. They're just holding
what does
on.
the back wheel even do? It just seems like a unicycle. You know what I
With
mean?
just slightly more,
And you need to have good posture on a unicycle, right? Because it's like
probably.
you have to have good balance and good core stability in order to keep the unicycle up. You
Yeah,
need to be like the one balancing it. But it's like nice.
tandem bicycle,
Tandem.
nice
Tandem bicycle.
pieces of history.
God, we have
Very nice.
we have to make that on one of our new merch things.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
the Teespring store is back up.
Lovely,
So
love it.
we're back in a big way. And yeah, if that's
That's not an old
no
boy.
copyright, we're
Oh,
putting it
yeah.
on a shirt.
That's true. Yeah, if that's public domain,
Yeah, if that's public domain, yeah.
mass producing that picture. All right.
Okay,
Glad we
I
covered
have
old
some
bikes.
content.
Yeah, we
I
have
want your-
actual things to discuss now.
I want your opinion on a couple of these things. So, not this thing. We're gonna do this thing first. Can you see this? It says he got caught in 4K.
I can see that.
Okay, and I'm sharing my sound. So
Lovely.
this is a Twitch streamer. So Hassan Piker up in the right corner is a Twitch streamer. I like
Okay.
him a lot. And then this is Pokimane, another Twitch streamer. He's streaming right now, watching this streamer because
Okay.
she's trying to do a Bob Ross thing.
Okay.
And so
So it's
listen,
a person watching a person watching a person.
yes, but
Okay.
doing what that third person is doing in their thing, right?
Right. In the second one.
Yeah. So listen
All
to
right.
what he says. This is kind of crazy. And then hopefully it'll change your opinion about Bob Ross.
Oh.
I get excited when I see these. They turn me on. There. I like to play with color.
Have you ever played The Sims 2?
Wait, what?
I get excited when I see these. They turn me on.
So
Hey, you know,
thoughts?
wait, can we go back to the first one? I like the sound effect right after he said that.
Oh yeah.
I get excited when I see these. They turn me on. There. I like to play with
Yeah, those are like Twitch sub sounds or something like that.
Oh, gotcha. Not Bob Ross getting turned on sounds. Yeah, that
Ding.
wasn't from the Bob. That wasn't from the Bob Ross video.
Yeah, they add that in post.
Yeah. You know, it might
Do you
be.
think does it change your opinion of him, or do you still view him as a lovable man?
I still definitely view him as a lovable man. I think, you know, if you spend that much time just painting by yourself and having to fill up the time talking, you're eventually going to say something
Yeah, I'm waiting for
yeah.
our moment of that.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm sure we're going to get there.
Yeah.
Man, those old-timey bicycles, they really turn me on. But yeah, but yeah, no, I mean, also, I'm sure I'm biased a little bit because I do have, you know, a lot of love for Bob Ross. But you know, also, it's not a problem.
It's not a
Who cares
crime.
if he does get turned on
yeah,
by
I
it?
mean,
You know?
I know, and they bought it. You know,
Yeah.
like, love it or leave it. You know, what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. That's
know
what they say about Bob Ross. Love it or leave it. He got
okay.
caught in 4K though.
In 4K.
I like that.
Yeah, that's my favorite like new thing. Getting caught
Yeah.
in 4K. I'll say that to like my students when I'm tutoring them.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you got 13 as your answer? They're like, yeah. I'm like, did you accidentally calculate the median instead of the mean? They're like, oh, maybe. And I'm like, I just caught.
Yeah, in 4K.
Caught you in 4K.
You got pranked.
You're going to jail. Okay, so there's that one.
Yeah, no, I think it's reasonable enough.
Okay, this one, man, I also want to talk to you about female versus woman, which is a conversation that Amelia and I have been having, which is
Interesting.
also interesting.
Okay.
But I saw this and I was interested, and so I want to get your opinion on it as well. Thoughts?
What? I don't get what it is.
It's a subscription service of entertainment content that appears to be like mainly like gay men and their like love stories or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Seems fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I'm wondering if like this like, man, we need to have guests, because it's like I have no idea if this is something that people actually want. You know what I mean?
Well, it says finally, so apparently people have been wanting it for a while.
It's finally here.
Dekkoo is finally here. I would also say just a dynamite use of the major scale throughout that. Just really digging into the major scale.
Finally.
Yeah, finally, the major scale.
The major scale's coming back in a big way.
In a big way. It was out for a little while, but yeah, no, I don't have any problems with this. I mean, again, I don't know how, like you said, I don't know how much people want this.
That's just I obviously it's like, yeah, if you like it, good on you, and if Dekkoo's doing fine and they have a lot of business, it's like, yeah. Clearly it's working. I'm very surprised that people would want this, because look at all the dislikes.
Oh wow.
Right? It's like almost 28.5% like ratio.
Oh goodness.
And so I don't know if that's just like straight people getting mad.
Right.
Or if what I would think, it's like I don't know. Because I think that there could be an argument for gay people being like, we don't need to be put in this box. Like it makes more sense for just like naturally mainstream media to just like have these things in general and to fight for it there, because then it just becomes more normalized there.
Right.
This seems like othering almost.
I would agree. Yeah. There was two
a straight boy opinions on
yeah. This
on
is
Dekkoo.
We're really the voice of Dekkoo. There was a thing I was watching the other day where Tucker Carlson was there he is, was talking about how there was like a black give it up for Tucker. It was like a Black Lives Matter party, and it was like they had put out a statement that was like, if you're not black, we don't want you to come to this. Like, this is supposed to be like a black person.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And so, like, again, like, I don't.
Well, what did he say? Because like, I think I know what you're talking about, but
he was talking about, it's reverse racism and like all that sort of
stuff.
What
if I want to come?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. Like, this is not. It's not a perfect analogy. But those instances in which like things are, if straight people are the ones with a problem about this, and white people were the ones with a problem about that, then I think it makes a little bit more sense. But I mean, sorry, then the analogy works a little bit better.
Careful.
Yeah.
We don't want to get canceled already.
Right, exactly. So what am I saying? No, but the idea of like, oh, they're excluding me,
Mhm.
from this whole thing, and this is a service for gay men, is what it says.
I mean, that can't
Um,
be what it, because like you can just buy it, like you can get it.
right,
You know what I mean?
that's true. Yeah,
If
you
that's
can
it,
do
like,
it. Yeah, that's true.
because yeah, that
Um,
would be hilarious if it was like you get it, but you have to apply and prove that you're gay.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
you have to go somewhere and like be tested on whether or not you're physically attracted to men or not.
Right. Yeah. So
Finally.
finally, a subscription service that makes sure you're gay. Um, I,
Ugh.
yeah, but again, I feel like we all need to calm the heck down about most of these things, and also be like, the majority of white people, like, you can go to a different party, like,
Yeah, with your
and support
generational
Black
wealth,
Lives
yeah.
Matter in
Yeah.
other ways besides like drinking their booze. So like it's we all need to calm down about most things.
Okay, and then one more question: do you Dekkoo? How would we pronounce that? Dekkoo.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, is it Dekkoo or Dekkoo?
All right, and then so this ad is like obviously good. If the streaming service is like doing well, go for it. The dislikes, I would be interested to see whether or not this would be from primarily straight people getting triggered or from gay men thinking that it's unnecessary. But
Mhm.
this part, like this
Yeah.
ad just ran
No, I did.
on my video, and it
That
was
did
like
stand
that would
out.
be so much. It's like if it was a straight couple. Like I'm not saying that because they're gay, but it's like
Yeah.
that's
No,
so
absolutely.
much.
If that was any sort of couple.
Yeah, I'm like trying to watch a video on math.
Right. And suddenly this like it's like a 5-second ad of just this, and then do you Dekkoo?
God, we should make
Finally.
memes out of this. We should make memes out of this. Like I can imagine the left. So the left is gonna be Boonch brunch, and then the right is gonna be tier lists.
Finally.
Finally. Yeah, I would. So if anybody's watching and wants to make memes out of this, go for it.
That does seem like a good
I'm
platform there.
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make memes out of this because
That's gonna be
what
good.
other content? This is all the content I have. No,
Yeah.
but all right. So cool.
All right.
Let's table the female versus woman thing because that's going to be deep. I have one story to talk about.
Okay, lovely.
It's just I'm recapping what I heard on the Conan O'Brien podcast.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I think we were in. Oh no.
What?
I think we were in speaker view this entire time, so they're gonna like, only see you. Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
Fine? No, I mean it's fine.
My giant face.
Now
All right.
we're in gallery view, so
Very good.
maybe listen to the first half of this on. Not saying that you're not wonderful to look at. That's not what I'm saying. Don't even think that that's what I'm saying. Do you even Dekkoo finally? So
Do you even finally Dekkoo? Sorry.
the start of Seth Rogen's career.
Yeah.
The most Jewish thing I've ever heard. Okay. So listen to this.
I'm assuming there's some summer camp involved.
Close.
Okay.
So he was in Vancouver, Canada. That's where he grew up. He's obviously Jewish, but he started off with comedy around 15 or 14 by writing jokes for a mohel.
Oh my god. Oh, I love that so much.
And so a mohel is somebody who does the circumcision.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the mohel one time was like, Seth Rogen wanted $500 for his jokes, and the mohel was like, "No, I can only pay you $200 or $300." And Seth Rogen was like, "No, you're paying me all the money. You're paying me all of the money."
Haggling over mohel jokes.
Mohel stand-up jokes.
Oh my God.
I put in our content Seth Rogen start parentheses the most Jewish story ever.
Absolutely. So First of all, I didn't know there was a demand for moil jokes.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
That's supremely impressive.
Like I could.
Exists.
I feel like. I mean, not that not that we have a huge moil following, but I feel like. Sorry, now I'm thinking it's just a huge moil.
That's following you.
Yeah, he just keeps following.
It's not like we have a huge moil following. Picture it. It'll
yeah. It's a huge moil with one cashew.
It's like what's that cartoon, the comic strip, Far Side?
Far Side.
We should send it to them.
Yeah. Are they still around? Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe the New Yorker. They might accept that.
We probably took the rest of their audience.
Yeah, clearly. But I feel like the average moil could have like two jokes that he just reuses.
That's
each
true.
of the things. Like you don't need like a type 5 for the circumcision.
a new type 5 every week.
Right. Yeah. Like I feel like you could just have your two normal jokes, something about like, a penis joke, like, just your normal, your bread and butter moil circumcision jokes. I don't feel like you need $500 worth of stand-up material for one Brit Milah.
God, it would be so funny to like be at a bris and the moil's like cutting and then he's doing riffs and the parents are like, do more new material.
We've heard this before.
You were funny last year.
But yeah, again, like also, I don't understand why that's part of the, like, you don't even need jokes to begin with. It's just like a really weird family tradition that does not require like, what's the deal with Manischewitz? So like,
okay, let's each try to come up with a good moil joke.
Oh no, putting me on the spot.
So
here.
right after he does the circumcision and he like has the skin.
Oh God. Is that a thing? Did they just hold it up? They're like, look.
That's what I was thinking because now I have two jokes.
Okay.
I always wanted to cut fat out of my diet.
Yeah.
And then when I said I wanted skin in the game, I didn't mean this.
Nice. Also, dynamite moil impression. That is, I think, what 80% of them sound like. So that's good. Yeah. No, it's
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You had two. That's one for each of us.
But yeah, I actually recommend Conan O'Brien's podcast. I find him really funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. Anyways, so female versus woman.
Let's get into it.
Can I first, before I discuss what we've been talking about, what context do you view the word female in, and what context do you view the word woman in?
I think I view female in the either like a biology setting or like an identification sort of setting where you'd have to like check a box for your sex. And woman just as the colloquial term.
So do you ever find yourself using female in like normal conversation?
I think occasionally, and I mean, again, not so much that I have like clear examples that I can give you right now. But yeah,
list all the time.
This is harder than the swimming questions. But yeah, no, I don't know. Again, I think sometimes. I also don't know how much. Yeah, no, I would say sometimes. I'll final answer.
Okay, yeah, because for some reason I've always viewed the context of female as I don't know, just like a less direct way of saying woman. right? I've not really viewed it. I mean, obviously there is a biological context to it, but I always viewed it either. I used it either ironically because it's like, why am I saying this? Like when I could say woman, or I'm trying to specifically avoid the context of like trying to, I don't know, because like different words for women, girls, ladies, those all seem to have different contexts. And I don't know. I've always thought that female was fine to use, but from a perspective of many females, women that she's talked to, it's sort of viewed as derogatory. And
Really?
yeah, because it's like when you say female, it reduces the context is it's more reductionary to that biological thing, right?
Mm,
If I'm saying sort of a general statement, which I'm obviously not standing behind, but just like, when we
yeah.
generalize, but we
Yeah,
don't
you know how we generalize every
yeah.
single episode.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, saying female for that almost reduces whatever we're talking about to that biological standard, as opposed to the more cultural word of woman, ladies, any of that. And
Yeah.
so just like more of a PSA on the fact that that context exists for women, because the people that she talked to about that, her roommates, said that the context that female is in for them is not only biological, but also a lot of like D-bags and like people that are catcalling them use it.
Ah,
And so I've never heard of that, and so
no.
I was very, very surprised and
That is
humbled.
interesting.
So,
I uh wonder if the same is true for men. I wonder if, if male is
like,
like, I mean, we also don't face like
that,
any
yeah, that's the
thing
thing.
ever.
It's like, what are you gonna say to make like a white male, straight male
Right.
feel bad about themselves?
Right.
Louis C.K. has a bit about that. I know he's controversial, but he's like, what are you gonna say to a white man to make him feel bad? You cracker! Oh, that brings me back to owning
no.
people as property.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. First of all, would you count me white? Would you count me as white?
No. Am I supposed to? No.
I mean, I don't know. I check off the box white whenever, because
Okay.
what's weird is that, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but in the race there's no Hispanic category.
Yeah, that's always after.
It's an ethnicity.
Uh-huh.
So what would my race be? Brown? Like there's no brown.
Yeah.
And but my ethnicity is clearly Hispanic, because Argentina, baby. But a lot of people from Argentina are white, which makes sense why Hispanic isn't a race, because Hispanic countries can be so varied and have a lot of races within them. But like, yeah, one of them is like Native American, something like that. Like my mom is probably technically has Native American heritage,
Oh, okay.
but my dad doesn't.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, like making white people feel bad. So
Yeah. So this is, I was thinking about this because, I was thinking about botanists.
As one does.
No, they I've heard, give it up for the botanists. They use, I've heard, people say like male and female plants. And I'm like, what? And no one's going to say that's a man plant, or, that's like a lady plant. So
that's a man plant.
So like, you're right. Like there is definitely that more biological context.
Mm-hmm.
And it is interesting. So I'm wondering what about that biological context is seen as derogatory, or is it just?
I think it's just the whole reductionary nature of it.
Yeah,
where it's like you're obviously much more than your biology. It's also exclusionary in the fact that I don't necessarily agree with this opinion, but I'm guessing it's the general consensus where it's like transgender women might technically not be biologically female, but they're
right.
women. And so if you say female, but you're talking about like women, that it might exclude some of those transgender people. But
True.
honestly, I feel like, I don't know. That's, I have such a loose context around female, which is why I'm learning this. But I would honestly call transgender women females because it's like, how would I know? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, you might be, I'm not your doctor. Like, I'm not going to be biologically correct and know your chromosomes or anything, but
that'd
that's
be weird.
if
I would,
if I was a doctor, why
no,
would
no,
it be
no.
weird if I was a doctor? What are you trying to say?
Because I'm brown.
What are you trying to say?
No, no, no. If you knew her chromosomes, what were we talking about?
Absolutely killing it.
No, well, I think number one, we could just like ask people what they want, you know,
Boonch
all
guests.
the time. I think that is always the right way to go there. But again, from, you know, my perspective, let me tell you what I think about transgender
Our
people.
opinions on our perspective.
But also I do wonder, because I've always been a little bit fuzzy on the difference, but when people get into the difference between sex and gender, if there is, if that is sort of speaking to this, or if what we're talking about speaks to that difference, because
Two white men give their opinion on sex.
love it. Yes. I don't know. I think it's important that
It's just a conversation. That's
It is a conversation.
I just come
no.
here with conversations that I've had with people.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think I think, like you said, it's important that we hear this from people.
Yeah,
because,
learn about other people's perspectives.
Yeah. I will say, I have been thinking about this. Like, I am worried to.
Here we
This is
go.
it. About to get canceled. No. I will say, no, I'm very hesitant to use the word ladies. That seems weird to me. I don't like, I always get a weird feeling there. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, ladies, because
you're going to jail.
Right. Yeah. But like
I agree. Ladies has like a much more of a like weird pervy uncle type of
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And so this has actually been
ladies in my day didn't do
right,
none of that.
Right. Hey, ladies, like it's weird, and I don't. This has been an issue for me. Not that big an issue, but
wait, a big issue?
Let me speak to the sock.
Hey, don't give away my secrets. What are you doing?
Sorry, my bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a sock on my mic.
Yeah, get over it.
Get over it.
What were we talking?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I completely derailed at any point you were making.
Okay, issue. Because I'm trying hard not to say you guys. I've been trying to get past that, because I do think it's a habit. And as with a lot of things, it's you know, it excludes. But I don't want to say y'all, because that's, you know, it's me. I and I don't, and when it's like me and like two women, I don't want to say you all, because that seems like I'm
Hey,
like,
you all.
hey,
Let's-
you all, like there's like two other people there.
Yeah, it's
like,
like,
I wouldn't
it's like
do
the
that.
end of a scientific paper et al.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to. That just seems like weird. You know, even if it was two guys, I wouldn't say, "Hey, you all." Like
Yeah,
that.
I'd
is
rather be
weird.
called ladies.
Right. Yeah. And like I said, I don't want to be like, "Hey, ladies, what do you think about this?" Also seems weird, and I don't want to say like, "Hey, women." But like that's clearly off the table there. But
No one was even considering that. That was an
yeah,
option.
yeah, that was never an option that anyone was thinking about.
Hey, women.
Although I would, there are people who be like, "Hey, man, what are we? What's the plan?"
Hey,
You know?
men.
Yeah, that's a thing that people say.
I
Sometimes.
I feel like I've heard that, but ironically, it's
Yeah,
like,
probably like let's go, men. And like bringing up
Hey,
like
men.
army. Yeah.
IHopper.
So again, I do feel like there needs to be a better equivalent of guys for women. So drop a note in the comments there if you think. Like, also, I would love to hear Amelia's take on the word lady, and like if that would, if that is as weird as the two of us think it is.
I mean, hey, we can have guests.
That's true. I guess we could.
We're not privy to not having guests.
Yeah. We shouldn't just keep like talking in this echo chamber of the two of us. I wonder what other people think.
Welcome back to Boonch 254. We support each other's worldview.
Right. We agree on everything. Yeah, but yeah, that would probably be good instead of saying I wonder what everybody else thinks.
Okay,
over
so
and over again.
couple ideas.
Yeah.
One, we have to have another hoodie where it's like like, have you seen those cartoon drawings where it's like of your face with the glasses and the afro, like, you know what I mean, where it's
like a caricature,
kind of, but like not all the features, right? It's just like the general features of
yeah,
eyebrows,
yeah.
your hair, your glasses,
like they did with the Walter White thing. That
yes,
yes,
yeah, exactly.
I get it.
And
yeah.
then it says, "Hey, women." So that needs to happen.
Love it.
That's all of the ideas. That
that's that's good stuff. But I think you as always, it's an interesting point to bring up.
Yeah,
interesting perspective.
And this is what I was going to say. So another word that I'm so mad doesn't have, like, urinating and defecating as concepts.
Yes, I 100% agree with what you're saying.
It's either you sound like an elementary school
yes.
person, or you sound like a scientist that's describing the rats in their experiment, right? It's yes. like, it's not, there's no just middle of, or you're just like completely vulgar, you know?
Right. That's always the other option.
There's a trifecta. It's completely vulgar. You sound too scientific, or like, can there just be one? It's
there
like
needs to be some word.
Festivus for the rest of us. Like,
tell me about it.
We should make Festivus. No, that's that.
No.
God, what a dumb thing. All right.
All right.
Nice. So, I think we should save one of my deep questions that I have later, because I want to ask this would you rather.
Lovely.
Okay. Yeah, there's two would you rathers. I think we'll go with this one. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
I
know, right?
Mm-hmm. Do I have to know one of them? I can't pick neither. I'd really like to not know either of those.
Would you rather this or this?
I'm good.
They're like, no, it's not real. It's just like if you had to choose. No,
right,
it's
right.
okay.
No.
I'm fine. No mas garçon, thank you.
Remember what was it? It was, I think it was the dinner that we went to before homecoming when you and I didn't go to homecoming. When we kept talking about bruschetta.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, just a very clear memory there.
That was a packed restaurant.
That was. I almost like crashed the car that night. Anyway, no, not for any
Because there were so
nefarious
many
reasons.
people in the restaurant.
There was no, yeah, no, there was a lot of traffic, and I was like trying to back out, and then I was just like horizontal on a street in Old Town, and I had to do like an 8-point turn while people were trying to go. It was horrible. Anyway,
Don't go to homecoming, kids.
yeah,
You
yeah,
will crash your
yeah,
car in
that
Old
is
Town.
definitely the moral there. There's going to be too many people, and you're going to end up horizontal.
Oh God.
What we're talking about?
Would you
So,
rather know the date
the
of your
date-
death or the cause?
I think I would rather know the date.
Interesting.
I think it would be, it would be some motivation to sort of
Get
live
going.
life to the fullest, all that sort of stuff. And I think I could also sort of get all my affairs in order on time. And I also think I could sort of, figure some of it out. Like if I was sick leading up to that date, I could guess, okay, this is probably what's going to do it. Or if I was like completely healthy, I would know it's probably going to be some sort of surprise where I'm like, hit by a buzz. Yeah, gotcha. Or like, I have some sort of like aneurysm or heart attack or something like that, like something that I like I said, like would be a surprise. So, or like murder. But either way, I think I would much rather know.
Oh
when
my
it was
God,
happening.
Richard Kind.
Oh my God.
We completely forgot. Oh
For
my
the people
God.
who don't know this story, that was the weirdest segue. After I said murder and you yelled Richard Kind.
Because I was going to make a joke that Richard Kind is the one that murders you.
Oh, that would be the dream.
I mean,
If that was the cause, I would definitely
God,
choose
yeah,
the
Boonch
cause.
Boys
Yeah.
get murdered by Richard Kind.
Dude, episode 15. Boonch Boys get absolutely destroyed by Richard Kind.
Okay,
Yeah.
so should we tell the story? Because
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah, I mean, we're almost at an hour. God,
Yeah.
time flies so quick.
When you have no content.
There's one of our descriptions is like, today we proved definitively that we don't need content to talk for an
To
hour.
talk for a while. Love it.
Okay, so
Oh
yeah,
my
that'll be
gosh.
our would you rather, because we're gonna go over these Richard Kind things.
Yeah.
That we will not have time for anything else.
No,
So
this is definitely
first
gonna
off,
take a
before
while.
the Richard Kind stuff,
Nice.
do you see this truck?
I do see that truck.
You see the photos of my truck right here.
I mean, I see the documents.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me
I don't see
reshare.
the photo itself.
Hey,
I see a truck. Ah, very nice.
hey, hey.
Haha, very good.
Hey, so
Lovely.
I made drawers. I have a thing on it,
I recognize that truck. I've parked behind that truck a number of times when I've gone to your house.
and now it's mine.
And now it's your truck.
and now it's my truck. So,
Lovely.
but no. And I'm like, if you
Richard
can see
Kind.
really closely, there's Richard Kind in the back of this. Okay, and then, yes. Oh yes. This is the best. Okay, so let me just sort of go through this.
Yeah.
So we had Richard Kind as our profile pictures on Facebook and Instagram,
Yeah.
and then on Instagram, I like tagged for our episode 13 thing. I was like, I tagged you as real Richard Kind.
Oh, that's how they
That's
found
how
it.
they found
I
us,
was
yeah.
wondering. I was like, how in the world did they find our Instagram page? Okay, that makes so much more
Yeah,
sense.
I tagged.
I was wondering if they
tagged
had
you.
some sort of like Richard Kind face scanner that they just like went through the internet.
God,
Okay.
Yeah, I
No, we
forgot
just
that I
tagged
yeah,
them. That
yeah, I
was it,
tagged.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
So I received this. What was this? Yesterday? 2 days ago? Hello, David and Henry. My name is Michelle Rivoli, and I work for Mr. Richard Kind, the gentleman whose photo appears as your Instagram profile. We are asking you to please remove Mr. Kind's photo from your account. At the very least, it's misleading. We appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, if Richard Kind is watching, we're just doing this for documentation purposes, and we're just surprised that this happened.
Absolutely.
But we were like, of course, it's
Oh,
Richard
yeah.
Kind. We're not him.
We will cooperate in any way that you want.
So my response was, of course, we did not mean to do it in a misleading way. Quite the opposite, actually. We want to bring recognition to Mr. Kind and his wonderful history as an actor. If he in any way wants to be on our podcast, we would love to have him on. Obviously.
Absolutely.
We would...
Dude.
At that point, we wouldn't even need to try. We would be the number one podcast ever.
100%.
And so then Richard Kind, or Michelle Rivoli,
yeah.
responded, "Thank you. We appreciate your cooperation in this matter, and I will definitely share with him your invitation." At this point, Henry and I were freaking out.
Absolutely.
If this is real and this is actually Richard Kind, which I think it is because I looked at their, it's real Richard Kind on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
So real Richard Kind is on all of them, and it has this profile picture. And so we were like, okay, I guess Richard Kind knows who we are. And then this cemented it, if this is real. Richard asked me to convey the following. He's
already on a first name basis here, which is awesome.
Oh my God. He's flattered, but since he has no control over your account's content, he feel it's best his face not appear. As far as your request, he's done about 10 podcasts the past 2 weeks, which is crazy.
Absolutely.
And he's exhausted talking about himself, I'm sure.
Already just the nicest thing, anybody could say.
I know.
What a mensch.
And then he's also really busy in rehearsals for a play and is preparing to host 2 charity events. So a mensch again. So timing is not great right now. Richard needs to stay focused on his existing commitments, but please feel free to check back with me at a later date. Thank you both for understanding and support, Michelle. Oh, and then
there's my Michelle said that.
So
what
thoughts?
Oh my God. Well, as I said, disappointed that he's not going to be on the podcast anytime soon, at least. Yes. But the fact that he even knows we exist is so bonkers.
That's
just
so
absolutely crazy. So that, wow.
So the campaign starts now to get Richard Kind on our podcast.
Oh yes.
He is the only guest we'll ever want.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to study up on Richard Kind. We're going to make sure that when that day does indeed come, we will be prepared, and we will make sure that we don't have canned questions, right? You and I are not going to be like, how was filming on?
Yeah. No, we're going to go deep. I already found a great video that he did for the Obama White House a few years back, where he talked about his first job at a mall in New Jersey. And he had this job at they were selling dishes. And he told this great story about how if one of the dishes was broken, they had to break all the dishes, which I have so many questions about. And so he was talking about how it was incredibly cathartic to just smash glass on the floor. So that's definitely going to be question number 1 there.
Yeah. I mean, that's his roots,
that's really where that
can't have Richard Kind without having that story. Yeah.
Exactly.
So if Richard Kind is watching, you can have complete control over our content.
Yes.
Anything you want.
Yeah.
I'll take the sock off the mic. I don't care.
Yeah, if that's really what he's
I'll
feeling.
remove the Orthodox Jew playing the saxophone. If you don't like Orthodox Jews playing the saxophone at you, I understand. And Henry understands.
I also understand.
Henry, you have absolutely nothing in your background.
No, there's not. This is a white wall.
That's crazy. I have at least 27 countable things.
Yeah.
You have 2. The vent and the light.
The light switch and the top of my pillow.
God.
I like to keep it simple.
You're the real minimalist.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just this wall is minimalist. I do have this guy that I bought at the dollar store with my friends. Little gnome. We all have matching gnomes, which is wonderful.
God, that makes me so happy.
It's great. I was talking to Chance about this, and we were thinking the dream episode. We do a Richard Kind meets Boonch, Montana. It'd be so good.
Where Richard Kind plays you and Boonch Montana plays me.
Yeah. We're not even on the podcast. We just let the two of them talk.
Yeah, we just send it out like it's a normal podcast, like Henry finds a twig or something.
Right.
And then it's Richard Kind and Boonch Montana in our position.
That'd be great. As long as Richard Kind has a completely white wall he can get in front of, we'll be solid.
All right. Well, I think we're going to call it there.
Enough,
we've definitely gone. I think because the way that I do it in terms of putting it on Anchor is like you have to do YouTube to MP3 because I don't want to like convert the whole file. It's a lot. And it like crashes when it gets too like big.
Okay, good to know.
And also, these are already pretty long podcasts anyways.
Yeah.
So all right, let's give it up. Wait, hold on.
There it is.
Hold on.
Pretty good. It's pretty.
That's how we'll do. Yeah.
Pretty good.
So that's how I would describe this episode. And hold
Thank
your
you.
applause. Hold your applause.
Please.
We don't deserve it. We're just
doing the Lord's work. It's all right.
I can't let this go. Also, in the last episode, I was like, "Can I say something?" And you were like, "Yes, of course. Speak it plain."
that was from John Mulaney. He did that in Oh Hello on Broadway. He did that with Nick Kroll. They were like, "I sincerely see the floor to you, my friend. Speak it plain, child." I love a lot of those.
God, have you heard the news about John Mulaney?
Yeah, that's very sad. He's like one of the few celebrities who I like care about at all. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. We're just gonna If you're interested in what's happening to John Mulaney, it's quite sad because we admire him. So
indeed.
All right. Well,
anyway,
bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's the speaker knockers.
Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana. First time on the track, front I push you back. I said first time on the track, front I push you back. Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana, Boonch Montana. First time on the track, front you will get clapped. I said first time on the track.